Alrighty, hello, good morning, good night, well, whenever it is, probably morning for most of you watching this later on after I finished it. Hopefully it goes pretty good. I think it should. There's lots of removal, lots of card advantage with this. Ooh, fantastic. Huatli, Radiant Champion tonight. Naya Dinos, not a big splash, of course. This is, well, pretty much the only thing requiring white, and it is only one white, so it's not like Haunting Voyage that I used last night, requiring 2 black sources, whether you cast it after it's been foretold or just normally. 2 sources in the other color can be a little bit problematic, so this should be good. I have to only see Topiary Stomper, Drover of the Mighty, 2 Jetmir's Gardens, so that's 8. And the Plains is 9. So as long as I see 9 things, either the lands or these, Topiary Stomper to grab the Plains, Drover of course to tap for a white to play Huatli, I think that's still a pretty good chance to see 1 of 9 things. That's going to get me there. Darth Adder, how's it going? Yes, this sounds like fun. Sometimes you don't want duplicates of legendary permanents, of course, but that's going to be even more fun because we could get multiple emblems when we ultimate with Huatli. Now, hopefully, we're going to aim to have 4 creatures out. Keep in mind, Huatli Radiant Champions +1, well, it gives a +1, but you put a loyalty counter on her for each creature you control. So as long as you have 4 plus the 1, she gets to at least 8. You can ultimate on the following turn. You get the emblem whenever a creature enters the battlefield. So it's not non-token, it's not non-human. Any creature entering Huntmaster, we draw a card. We turn Huntmaster into card draw if it's sitting dead, because Marauding Raptor is out on the battlefield. Regisaur Alpha, boom, that's 2 cards right there. Sometimes it is non-token cards. The Great Henge cares about non-token cards. Token, non-token. So this Regisaur Alpha, we draw a card. The token, we draw a card. Lukka, Bound to Ruin. When it makes a creature, we draw a card. So -1. Create a 3/3 green Phyrexian Beast creature token with Toxic 1 and draw a card. That is lovely stuff. However, there is some great synergy with this. I was kind of whipping it up last night and boom, it connected. Lukka, the -4. Deal damage divided as you choose among any number of creatures and or planeswalkers, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you activate that ability. I wanted some more interaction, basically, after last night. That was kind of rough. Hopefully, I don't face mono-white humans back to back. Not usually a fun time, but we'll get there. Huatli's -1. Target creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. We might have 3 or 4. If we have 5 creatures, we've possibly already won at that point. We're in a pretty good position, but keep in mind, -1, we give +4/+4 to Shifting Ceratops. That's a creature with 9 power already. And then, during that same turn, we use Lukka, -4, 9 damage. Divided as we choose. We take out Shieldred and Liliana and a Blood Tithe Harvester. Something like that. But, if we see a second Huatli, we do the -1, we make somebody big. We play the second copy that maybe we top decked. We keep it, of course. We -1 with the second copy. And we make Shifting Ceratops 13 power, 14 power, or whichever creature it is that we supercharged. We double charged with that -1, and then we go Lukka, and then we smoke, well, probably most stuff. But at the very least, we're going to take out Shieldred. A couple other things. Draw a bunch of cards, potentially make a few copies of those emblems. And keep in mind, this is very important. Huatli's emblem, you may draw a card. So we get the choice. If for whatever reason we don't want to draw a card, if our hand is full, or if we're facing down a Shieldred, we don't have to take that damage, which is kind of nice. Maybe we want to get a creature out. We don't want to draw a card. Whatever. It's always nice to have that choice. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Fantastic. Yeah. Hey, I've always wanted to use it. Makes sense. It's not the worst thing to see multiples. Worst case scenario, the one you have out already. You -1, you make something bigger. You play the second copy, you -1 again. That same thing is even bigger. Or something else is big. Or you get multiple emblems. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Make them big with this. Lukka, ramp, make creatures, take out multiple targets. I think there should be enough ramp with Marauding, Huntmaster, Drover, Topiary Stomper. We'll see how it goes. And Lukka, of course, ramps as well. So that's probably enough. Certainly I did get flooded last night, but it does have to happen at least a few times. Can't really get away from it. Rampaging Raptor, Shifting Ceratops. So some of my favorite 4-drops. I think I like it better than Ripjaw. Of course, Ripjaw with the mirror match last night against Dinos. That was pretty good. Showcasing its great potential. But for tonight, I'll keep it like this. I wanted to have Tyrranax Rex big time. I wanted to have Carnage Tyrant in the sideboard here. Regisaur Alpha as well. Just all the classic, fantastic, usual suspects. Bunch of Castle Garenbrigs, bunch of basic lands. Not a crazy amount, so I could up that. We may get caught out a little bit here. You see I have 4 in total, and usually I like to have 6. Maybe I draw a few and then there's still plenty left for a thing that grabs a basic land. We could run out. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you never know. So we'll see. We'll see if maybe it should be tweaked a little bit. I think it should. Tranquil Throwback, hey, it's a creature. It enters the battlefield, and maybe we draw a card with Huatli. We bring the pain to, a lot of stuff. Artifacts, enchantments, graveyards, as always. I was missing Karn Silex. Oh boy. Mono white humans. I'm going to bring this into the sideboard, and maybe it will scare away all those pesky little humans. Sometimes they can be a pretty good snack, but of course they're little and overwhelming. Quite powerful indeed. And of course this covers anything as it did in the past, as we saw a few times there. It was probably a few weeks ago. 2 weeks? Hard to remember. Yeah, it's not like it's going to be bad. That's for sure. Artifacts, enchantments, creatures, Rakdos, Mono Green Devotion, potentially. Magmatic Chasm, speaking of Mono Green Devotion, well, we'll see if we face it tonight. That is a little bit of an out. Draw a bunch of cards with Huatli, play a bunch, but it still doesn't make sense perhaps to attack into whatever Mono Green Devotion has done. Cast this, they can't block, and boom, we get them. Back to nature, Destroy all enchantments once again. Gets the job done. Alright, let's get into it. That probably won't be 2 hours tonight, but it is the weekend. I do have tomorrow off. I am actually working Sunday. That's alright. Not haunting Dino, and I'm not going to do best of one. That was pretty cool last night though, taking down Mono Red. I would imagine I'm going to see Huatli Radiant Champion a fair bit, having 4 copies. I would hope. And speaking of these little memes here, like the Guess I Just Die guy, I've been thinking of recording myself and, kind of doing that pose instead. That would be pretty cool. Try and make that same expression. Take my own spin on it. But, oh my goodness, I almost mulliganed. Okay. Oh, I was shocked with how good this hand looks. Fantastic. I mean, they're going first. What do we got going on? Orzhov. It could be Orzhov humans, white and black. I do imagine somebody is going to die. We'll try for the best. We have 2 sources of green with Castle Garenbrig and Rootbound. At the very least, I can play this. Nothing's dead. That is pretty... Ooh. Esper control, it seems. So, I would imagine they have a counter spell. Forgot about Castle Garenbrig. Oh, goes to show you how much I use Sacred Foundry. I thought Sacred Foundry was a forest. Oh, huh. Okay, odd, yeah. I should have played Castle Garenbrig first, but I saw some green. I'm like, ooh, there's a forest in there. There is not a forest in there. Oh, Esper Doom Foretold. Well, that's no good. I'm going to get rid of Tyrranax Rex, but I have Back to Nature. Destroying all enchantments really should do the trick, and another land, which is very good. We get to keep up the pressure with Rampaging Raptor. I could have played Topiary Stomper, getting to 5 lands. Been able to play Regisaur next turn, but they were mostly tapped out. They couldn't do a whole lot. Oh boy. Archon of Sun's Grace. It's going to be a race. Do I want another Rampaging Raptor? Topiary Stomper. Let's get to Regisaur Alpha. In range. Matthias, how's it going? Not too late. Not too late. You're never too late. Even if you missed this and you're watching later on, talking to you. That's all good. Anytime's a good time. For dinos. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. They gained some life. I take out this Archon of Sun's Grace. I didn't want them to make more Pegasi. Constellation whenever oh, okay, I should have wondered. But whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under their control, they make a 2/2 white Pegasus creature token. I didn't want things to get too out of control. I say another Topiary Stomper. We're at 6 lands. We could potentially get to 7 next turn, and I think that would be pretty sweet. Lukka would be very nice. I'd shoot Archon of Sun's Grace right out of the sky. Keep those creatures down, hopefully. I'm not blocking with Huntmaster. They must have a sweeper. Why are they attacking? Odd. Maybe they don't, huh? Interesting. Well, it is nice. I can go Rampaging plus Regisaur Alpha because I have so much. I'll draw out that counter spell or something. Do they have Settle the Wreckage? I don't think they would have Settle the Wreckage game 1. Exiling all creatures that are attacking. Well, we'll see. Maybe. Yeah. We'd get some basics. We would only get 2 on 4. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. So they bounced it, they exiled the token, an enchantment entered. They made a Pegasus. I guess that's alright. We still did quite a bit of damage. I'll take it. Yeah, that was pretty neat. Flicker of Fate. Exile target creature or enchantment, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So, redoing the enter the battlefield effect of Archon of Silas. Dance of the Mance. Interesting. Do I want to sacrifice Otepec Huntmaster? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's the cheapest, weakest thing. I was gonna... That's too bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would have kept Huntmaster if I knew I was going to get Shifting. Could have played... I can still play him. Never mind. What am I thinking? Regisaur Alpha. Shifting Ceratops. I don't think this is enough. They certainly have a lot of life gain. I'm pretty sure we are dead next turn, but we'll attack with everything, hope for the best. No sense to do math because that's alright. They go to 19, but we would deal, well, maybe it's enough. Okay. Oh my good. Exactly lethal. Wow. Okay. Well. What a way to start. Yes. Easy win, easy life. I actually had, I planned that all out, 100%, 95%, or, no, that's, doesn't always work out like that, but again, when it's live, it's that much better. Okay, enchantments, back to nature, tranquil throwback. We're going to be exiling their graveyard as well. Keep in mind, they have Dance of the Mance. They're going to be dancing their way to maybe playing this dinosaur deck because it is so powerful. But Dance of the Mance for X, a white and a blue. Return up to X artifact and or non-aura enchantment cards, each with mana value X or less, from the graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those permanents become 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. So they get back a bunch of permanents. There's a lot of enter the battlefield effects with those enchantments or artifacts, and they become creatures. Of course, they only paid just enough to get back Doom Foretold. A total of 6. 2 plus Doom Foretold's mana value of 4. That's going to be very scary, but they can't return anything from their graveyard if we exile it with Tranquil Throwback. And destroy enchantments. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be good, I must say. Math is for blockers, and something isn't adding up. Yes. Yeah. I was thinking of Rampaging Frostodon, maybe. I just don't need Carnage Tyrant as much. Oh, shoot. We're locked. Okay. It's a 67 card dinos. I was having such a good time explaining Dance of the Mance. Okay, well, I'm shook a little bit. But yeah. Frostodon, Giant Cindermon to stop the life gain. I'm a little bit worried having 67 cards in the deck. I'm certainly keeping that. We got 2 lands, Drover. Yikes. I was kind of thinking of trimming Lukka, maybe Huatli. Maybe not Huatli. We'll see. Cross your fingers that I get some more lands at least. Oh boy. Well, we'll try for Marauding. Good buddy. It dies. It does not die. Okay. A lot of their stuff could be enchantment based, so they're waiting for me to do something, and then they'll do something. That's pretty good. I'm going to try for Topiary. I'm going to grab a forest. Play Castle Garenbrig. Castle Garenbrig will enter untapped, which means I can then go Drover this turn. I have 2 dinosaurs out, so, if they did something to Marauding, it's not a problem. I still have Topiary that keeps Drover nice and healthy. Deal a little bit of damage. Maybe they sweep us next turn. Maybe they don't. There's that seal away once again. That's all right. Still looking pretty good. Hopefully drove... Oh, they don't have a whole lot. Archon of Sun's Grace. Actually, I thought it was an enchantment. It is not an enchantment, but Tranquil Throwback is going to get Marauding Raptor back. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I'll pay 2. I wasn't going to attack with Drover anyways. I don't need to gain a whole lot of life. Then we'll exile that seal away. I don't want it coming back. And hope we don't get swept. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's a lot of enchantment-based stuff that they're doing. And they do have some creatures, so maybe they will sweep us. They attacked with that. Odd. I'll go with Rampaging Raptor. I want to preserve the Regisaur Alphas. Good bodies. 2 bodies. Lots of haste. We'll do as much as we can here. Okay, that's something. Power up Rampaging Raptor, lovely stuff. Maybe they have some kind of sweepers. I don't know. Seems like they just have a lot of single target stuff. I'll try for a Regisaur Alpha. See if it finally draws out some sort of counter spell. Well, some tokens. Well, it's not that bad. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I must admit, I like it. Decent. Pretty good. I'll certainly take out this Pegasus. As much of the Pegasus as I can. We still deal a bunch of damage, and they only have one card left, but yeah, wait until they do all their stuff and then do anything after that. Oh, 2 Archon of Sun's Grace. Hopefully we see that removal of Lukka at some point here. That could be rough. Hopefully we get to 7 lands for Topiary. Hopiary. Could they kill us next turn? Bouncing Omen of the Sun again is going to be rough. Do I want to deal as much damage as possible? Well, I think so. Could be mostly over with Archon of Sun's Grace. If they bounce Omen of the Sun, they'll make 2 Pegasuses. That's going to be 4 damage plus the 6 from the Archons. Okay, we might be safe. Or we might just die. We're not winning with that removal. That we don't have. Okay. Back down to a regular 60. I'm kind of thinking Karn Silex. Take out most of their stuff. Archon of Sun's Grace especially. It is a little bit painful that it is a mana value of 4. I would lose quite a bit. I'd lose my Rampaging, Shifting, Huatlis. Maybe not. I think I still want to keep Enchantment Destruction and Tranquil Frill back. Lukka. Tyrranax Rex, I think we'll trim that guy. Ghalta, let's trim the queen, unfortunately. Two Tranquil Frillbacks. Nah, let's not do that. 2 Rampaging Raptors. Maybe if they had some Planeswalkers that I'd seen, keep Rampaging in to, send some damage to those after it hits them in the face. Very nice having that value, not losing out on the tempo. I like that. Quite nice. Just seeing Lukka, knowing we're going to get that Pegasus maker gone. Archon of Sun's Grace, that's what it is. Fry it up. Yum. That's looking pretty good, I must say. Hopefully Drover survives. Could be seal away after we tap Drover to pay for Topiary. Oh, maybe not. Well, certainly Topiary Stomper get us to 5 safely. Lukka bound to ruin next turn. Possibly could have gone Lukka, then played Drover for 2. We don't see Huatli. Gonna grab a mountain. Yeah. Drover the Mighty can make white, and just in case they do have seal away. I'm not doing Drover. They could have Castle, Edding Jar, whatever it is. Deal 4 damage to Drover, seal away to temporary exile it. And we got back to nature. We'll get everything back. I like it. Let's see what they do though. Yeah, green. It doesn't really matter at this point, but where's that seal away? Yeah, we don't need to kill anything at this point. Hopefully Lukka sticks around so we can smoke a bunch of stuff coming up here. I'm gonna go with Marauding Raptor. Of course, reduce the cost of everything, all the creatures. Drover to 1, Regisaur to 4, and we'll get him. Oh, that's all right. That's not the end of the world. Just a little bit annoying. They do know we have that. Oh, okay, not great. We'll just replay them, and we'll smoke Archon of Sun's Grace out of the sky. Yeah, not happening. Dead. I'm not letting... Well, I'm learning from the previous game. Yeah. No siree. Hey, that's okay. We'll just keep killing them. Oh, oh boy. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Just checking I can do this. Yes. Ramping with Lukka. Love it. I go Regisaur Alpha. Beautiful. Yeah. Then I go Huatli. We got her. We got her, folks. Then we do the +1. Boom. Up to 9. Certainly Archon of Sun's Grace is going to be attacking her, but that's okay. That means Lukka should survive. They're going to continually throw everything they can at... Oh, they're not. Interesting. Maybe they have something to bounce her or exile her. Okay. Well, it's going to be Topiary Stomper. The creature that I sacrifice. I'm not at 7 lands. That's okay. Oh boy, here's the first ultimate, the emblem. Boom. Drover the Mighty, 1 green. Draw a card. Hopefully it's a creature. You can do it. Oh, it's a creature. Okay. Okay, let's just keep going. Well, that's not a creature, sadly. Yeah. Pressure them, do as much damage as possible, and yeah, this is good. This is good. They can't do anything to an emblem. It just sits there. There is no way to remove it. Very nice indeed. Yeah, we just kill him. Whatever, man. Okay, that was pretty cool, I must admit. I love that match. We didn't draw a whole lot of cards. Certainly had a lot of lands. There was a good chance to just draw a creature, but at least, you know, Drover for 1 green for a 3/3 that taps for a man of any color and draws a card. If Huatli had survived, hey, that would have been good. If we didn't want to draw a card, we could have done -1 to give, say, the token +5/+5. We have 5 creatures, then 8/8 trample. Love it. Yeah, oh, that was good. That was good. Starting off as a perfect, absolutely clean finish right there. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, take a bite out of that like button if you haven't already. Well, who knows what we're going to face. I would not have expected Dance of the Manse, Esper, Doom Foretold, Enchantments. It wasn't mono white human, so that's pretty good, I must say. Fortunately, I had the enchantment hate. Didn't need it quite as much. Burn sucks, though. Maybe it actually is mono red. They're making me think it's not with their account name. I mean, it's kind of slow. Certainly could be a whole lot worse. I'm going to give it a go, though. We could still play Lukka for 4 mana. Oh, Jetmir's Garden. Okay, it's looking much better. See what makes most sense. Huatli maybe, turn 4. Lukka, turn 5. Certainly seems like mono red, though. Eventually, they'll decide on what burn spell to use. Oh my goodness. That was the most difficult decision I've ever seen. Oh, the calculations to figure out that play are unimaginable. Absolutely. Yeah, if only we had somebody a little bit earlier. Whenever we do play something, we probably won't take damage with Eidolon of the Great Revel. Whenever a player casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, deals 2 damage to that player. Nah. Rampaging Raptor next turn. Get that aggression going. Lukka the turn after. Take out Eidolon, a bunch of creatures, whatever creatures they've played, but we could potentially be dead. Mostly be dead. Might be a few skewer the critics, something like that. It is very nice to see mono red burn get flooded. They usually don't need 4 lands, so this is quite nice indeed. And 2 Rampaging Raptors as well. Question becomes, would they just use a bunch of removal on this? Well, I guess so. I guess not. I don't want to attack. Have Rampaging Raptor as a blocker. Well, we're not dead yet. We're not quite dead yet. Okay, phew. If I'd attacked with Rampaging, we would have been. Oh, this is good though. Good-ish. Lukka. Smoke both their creatures. Beautiful. Yeah. I just hope they don't draw another land next turn to make Den of the Bugbear a creature. We're probably dead though. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Nuts. Yeah. Where's the life gain when you need it? Maybe if we were playing first, we could have made something good happen. However, mono red though. Tranquil Throwback. We'll take out some enchantments, gain some life. We have a nice 3/3 creature, which chances are is enough to get the job done. I do like Lukka removing a bunch of things. Huatli, well... Tyrranax Rex. We'll switch Tyrranax Rex with Tranquil Throwback. Much cheaper creature. Does a little bit better than Tyrranax Rex, which we might not even get to. Yeah, we'll see. Karn Silex? Yeah, maybe. Nah, I'll keep it like that. Tranquil Throwback with the life gain and the body itself, I think should buy us enough time. Not that. 2 lands? Yeah. Maybe if I had 3 and it was 2 sources of green for Topiary, but currently this is not even 1 source of green. Ugh, not that. Okay, we found it, finally. Took us a little bit. It's not a source of red for Marauding, but Drover of the Mighty could be that source of red. So we'll send Shifting to the bottom, see how it goes. Hopefully we don't have to play Drover. It is, oh, okay. Well, Drover at least survives until the start of their turn, but I'm pretty sure it's going down. Big time. Play with fire. Fire it up. No, we're certainly not blocking. Oh, Spikefield has this is rough. It's rough. If only we had a Dino out, Drover the Mighty would be surviving, and ouch. Can't always go good though. But you can't always have a good time. Where's that third land? Brotherhood's End, of course. You can't have everything against everything because there's not enough space. Maybe you have a sideboard of all silver bullets, but very specific silver bullets. If you only have one of a thing, you're not going to see it with any regularity. We did get to Topiary Stomper. Grab a mountain, of course. Marauding plus Tranquil Throwback next turn, and maybe somehow we can save ourselves. Maybe they use some removal on Topiary Stomper. Of course, it's kind of going to waste at the moment. We are only at 4 lands, still well away from 7. Being able to attack and block. Oh my goodness. Blast Zone. Or something that can... Oh, where's that? Oh my, wow. Yikes. Well, marauding it is. Okay. Marauding and Tranquil Throwback. Gain some life. We've got some creatures. We're doing something. Is it enough? Well, Ghalta next turn would be pretty nice. Basically, any damage-based stuff with the 4 Soulscar Mages would turn it into damage times 4 for -1/-1 counters. So I think play with fire would be 8 -1/-1 counters. I'm pretty sure we would be dead. Anything we 4, 8, 12. I do want to block Viashino Pyromancer though. Huh. What are they doing? They have nothing at instant speed. They certainly would have supercharged all those Soulscar Mages. Made them bigger. Oh, yes, Nox, a burn deck. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. They just had Skewer the Critics. And they only had... Oh, that beautiful. Okay, okay. This is certainly looking quite good for us. Yeah, so they hadn't dealt damage to us. Skewer the Critics cost 3, but it has a spectacle of 1 red if we've been dealt damage or lost a life. We hadn't, so that saved us big time. Certainly Tranquil Throwback, paying 1, gain 4 more life. Yeah, I like it. And then play Ghalta. Yeah. We do take 1 from Karplusan Force, but that's okay. We've got lovely, lovely bodies indeed. Do I need to attack with anybody? Well, do I want to make use of Marauding? Maybe. I'm going to attack with Marauding to make sure we get him next turn. I think. Chances are we still could have done it. There we go. Oh, Nox. The good luck charm, I think. I did not expect to pull that off. Yes. You never know what's going to happen. I was certain we were dead with 4 Soulscar Mages. Yeah. They just, well, they got unlucky. Very good indeed. Spikefield Hazard could have been that 3rd land, which definitely would have helped them out, I think. Very, very nice indeed, yes. Do I want to do anything else? That Tranquil Throwback, I think that was the All-Star. Hey, 3 for a 3/3 that gains 4 life. It's, excuse me, it's reduced to 2 with Marauding Raptor, and then you pay a 3rd mana, a green mana, to gain 4 life, and it's not the best thing, but Marauding Raptor does ping Tranquil Throwback, so that's a little bit of extra value, makes it a 4/3, or maybe you play 2 in a turn and makes Marauding a 6/3. Pretty nice. Yeah. Tranquil Throwback, of course, could be reduced by Marauding and Huntmaster to a single green. So you pay it for one, you gain 4 life. For another one, you destroy an artifact for a total of 3. Yeah, whoopee. However, do I like Karn Silex? Kind of. Kind of better than Huatli. Yeah. Trim 3 copies, bring in the 3 Karn Silex to, well, destroy some more stuff. Karn Silex on turn 3, popping it on turn 4 would be a whole lot better of a feel than Huatli in general, I think. But I still want to keep 1 copy, of course. Huatli being the only thing that needs white. If I trimmed all of her, I would feel bad having that plains. That singleton plains in. Rough. Okay. Well, this is also rough. Now we made it work, mulliganing twice the previous game, so you never know. Not that either. Guess we got to keep something at some point. Yeah, that's how she goes. Soulscar Mage. Ooh, oh, Jetmir's Garden, good stuff. We got 2. We're rolling in the lands now. Beautiful. We're gonna get them. Now, I'm just happy I can play with those Maraudings. Don't know why it takes them so long to think about play with fire. They don't have a whole lot of stuff for one. Hopefully Marauding survives at least a turn. We can get the Topiary down. Maybe I get that 3rd land. I can go Karn Silex coming up here, and they're going to be scared. Or they just kill us. They get the perfect stuff. Wizard's Lightning for 1. Skewer the critics for 3. For 1. It's not the end of the world. We lose a creature. And we'll play Huntmaster. That's certainly going to draw out removal. It's less removal that's used on us. Buys a little bit of time, I guess. Pretty sure they have removal. Or are they going to use removal on Huntmaster to save the Pyroman? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, pretty good. Ouch. Not doing a whole lot at this point. Certainly got to be Topiary. Well, we're not dead yet, but I think we might be this turn. Ooh, 1. Where's that Tranquil Throwback when you need it? Not anywhere to be seen, unfortunately. More lands is where it's at. Let's get it, and let's hope they don't have anything next turn. Here goes nothing. Gotta be dead. They have 3 cards. Have to be. Really need that Tranquil Throwback, that's for sure. It's Mono Red doing its thing. I imagine Tranquil Throwback might have saved us pretty good there. Just gaining 4 life, keeping Mono Red just out of range of killing us. We get enough bodies and potentially get the job done. Yeah, I'm just happy we did it at least once. Nice. Alright. What's it going to be coming up? I'm happy that Huatli went off to begin with. That's going to happen once again. If we wanted to leave Huatli in, it wouldn't be the worst thing against anything. At the very least, she would draw us more cards. You want to draw more cards all the time, and you want to make stuff bigger with the -1. +X, where X is the number of creatures you control. Both those things are, something you could always want to be doing. Kind of going back to last night's theme of Angrast, the Chained Minotaur, whatever his name is, and Grook, Cursed Huntsman. Both those things are, you know, kind of nice to always keep in against anything. Well, hopefully Rampaging Raptor doesn't go down. My goodness, well, we got enough lands at this point. And the opponent is getting screwed, so... that's what you get. Yeah, that's for a double Thoughtseize. Yeah. I don't feel bad for them. Oh, Greasefang. Well, this is going to be pretty rough. Hopefully they don't get that darn greasy rat next turn. Hopefully they don't have a copy in hand. We couldn't have gone Tyrranax Rex this turn. We could have made only 6, but we can go Tyrranax Rex next turn. If they do Parhelion, they can't kill us. They're already down to 8, so as long as they... Oh yeah, they do have a Source White. Never mind. Okay, we only have to contend with 8 toughness from the 2 Angel tokens. That's pretty good. I think with Tyrranax Rex, it should be... Yeah, that's enough to get the job done. Boom. Dead. Gotcha. Oh! Well, there you go. How about that? Simple. Clean. Perfect. Man. You can't let us go off at all. It's lovely to see them get starved and messed up early on. We just do lovely stuff. Maybe, you know, we don't really need Huatli when you can do fantastic things like that, but, you know, something else for card advantage, like the main draw that Huatli is. -8, making that emblem, drawing a bunch of stuff, just doing something that gives you card advantage only in green, so you don't have to splash for the white, but still, the fantastic potential is there with this. However, Greasefang, yes, we want Tranquil Throwback. Exiling a graveyard, destroying an artifact, a vehicle. This is the package, the thing. Do we want Lukka? Not so much. Gotta trim something somewhere. Ghalta as well. I see they could have removal, discarding things. There might be a low chance that we get Ghalta down anyways. Hopefully they don't get rid of Tranquil Throwback. It certainly can't be a whole lot worse than the previous hand. And this is lovely stuff. We've got 2 to start for Huntmaster. Oh, another Thoughtseize. A Stitcher Supplier. Okay. Oh, beautiful stuff. They put a Thoughtseize into the graveyard. Love it. As long as we get a 3rd land, we'll be cooking. And they might just have Greasefang in hand. They'll play Parhelion on their 3rd turn. Turn 3, Greasy Rat, and... Well, it's definitely over at that point. As long as we could maybe get Tranquil Throwback. Get that concede button ready. Oh, okay, good. Very, very good indeed. Oh, let's see another source of green. You can do it. Tranquil Throwback. Exile the graveyard. Do it. Oh my goodness, folks. Actually, 1 red for Marauding. Tranquil for 1 green. Then I have another. Oh, boy, beautiful. This is what it's all about. Oh, wow. Yes. Auto pay. Exile the graveyard. Exile the graveyard. Go, 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 go. Woo! I love it. Smack them for 4. Oh, wow. Wow. I like it. Now they still might mill up per here. Phew. Gotcha. No, I don't have them. Okay. Huh? Oh, yes, no vehicle. No vehicle in the graveyard again. Oh boy. Do they do it here? Oh, we got a Parhelion coming in hot. Can we do anything? What do we want to do? Can we kill him? Can they kill us next turn with Parhelion? Not quite. How many creatures do they need to block? These are the questions we must answer. Well, I certainly want to attack with Shifting, Power Up Marauding, attack with everybody. Stuff's going to block anything that blocks anything, dies, that's okay. We'll deal as much as humanly possible. Sadly, the mountain is not a source of green. We could have given Shifting Trample, taken him even lower. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Parhelion 2 is 5 plus 8. 13 damage. Only takes us down to 5. They have 2. Okay, well, we might get him. We might get him. As long as we have something that can deal 4 damage to the opponent. We don't at the moment, but yeah, as long as we can deal 4 damage to him. We'll see. Might be able to make something happen. We can make something happen. Oh boy. Rampaging Raptor. Well, it doesn't quite do the trick. Let me think. Both angels have to block. Yeah. Actually, no. No, that does it. That does it. Huntmaster attacking. Go. Got him. We got him. Exactly. Is that it? Fatal push on. Oh. That was pretty good. If you don't like after seeing that, hey, yeah. Okay. I almost missed it. I was thinking, oh yeah, the Huntmaster has to give something haste, but wait, Rampaging Raptor has haste. I'm attacking with Marauding, 4 power from pinging Rampaging. Rampaging Raptor is 4 power, so both angels had to block both of those 2 things. And then Huntmaster is 1 damage, Tranquil Throwback is 3, so it was exact. Absolute perfection against somebody who maybe has never lost to dinos before. We made them snore. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Forge. Ooh, rough stuff tonight with these hands. Not a whole lot of lands, but we are landing wins. So that is good. Rockfall Vale, of course. If we don't draw a 3rd land, certainly has to be that to hopefully have Huntmaster stick around. Rakdos Sacrifice. I'm pretty sure it's Rakdos Sacrifice. Whenever it is Jengatha, we'll see. Nuts. Okay. Rakdos Sacrifice. All right. Oh. You know what that calls for? The Crying Dino, because I'm going to be shedding tears, especially if they play Mayhem Devil next turn. They get that cycle going. Yeah. At least we got a 3rd land, Topiary Stomper. We'll make something happen. Hopefully Lukka comes down eventually, maybe takes out the Mayhem Devil, but if they get Mayhem Devil this turn, the Dreadhorde Butcher, well, that is not good. Dreadhorde Butcher, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they put a counter on it. Whenever it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So, I mean, right here, we're taking 4. Yeah. We'll see. Get a plains for Huatli, potentially. But it would be nice to use Lukka next turn, kill a bunch of stuff if we're still alive. They can do painful things. At least they missed their land drops, so that's good. That tends to do the trick. Yeah. Nope. No, we're not coming back from this. No. Maybe if I could have played Lukka, taken out both Dreadhorde Butchers, but well, that would have been 5. Even when I take them out. 1 was 3, 1 was 2. They would have sent all that towards our face. And then the cats, whenever it enters, we lose a life. That would have finished us off. Tranquil Throwback. Exile Graveyards. Well, possibly. We don't ever get the cat, usually, because they have the food. They can sacrifice the food in response to us targeting their graveyard to try and get the cat. Sometimes, if we can bait the cat out, maybe with a juicy creature that doesn't have trample, they want to bring the cat back to block or something. But usually the cat is pretty resilient, as most cats are. Karn Silex wreck a bunch of stuff, pretty much. Tyrranax Rex, could be good. Of course, I do love the trample, especially with some of their little creatures. You don't have to worry about chump blocking, especially with the cat, but Rampaging has trample, Shifting Trample, the token trample should be good. Want all the Tranquil Throwbacks. A body could block some stuff, destroy the oven, gain some life, exile the graveyard. That's where it's at, I think. Bringing a lot of interaction for whatever they're doing, and hopefully it helps. It's got to work, I think. Ghalta certainly is always nice, but we're going to bring the pain better. Hopefully they don't have Thoughtseize, at least getting Topiary down. Get to 4 lands. We have 4 already, so with Topiary that is... I guess the algorithm is, righting a wrong after we bashed that Greasefang, just the previous match. Maybe they have 2 and they're going to get rid of the Topiary now. Okay, not so bad. Oh, I like it. Getting a little bit flooded, but I won't be able to play anything at this point. Grab the plains just in case I draw Huatli next turn, potentially. That's alright. Tranquil Throwback would be nice to take out Fable. That's not Tranquil Throwback. Castle Garenbrig would have been better, come to think of it. A total of 6 green, and we can use that green for creatures' abilities as well. So Shifting for 4, and then we use 1 green to give it haste, 1 green to give it trample. I didn't think the goblin was blocking anyways, but you never know. Could have been a little bit better. Deal 3 damage if the goblin blocked instead of no damage. No more lands. At least it seems like we will be getting to 7. Man, where's that Tranquil Throwback? Use a Thoughtseize. Do it. Make use of the Unlucky Witness. They'll sacrifice it with the Witch's Oven, I would expect. Exiling the top 2 cards and then playing one of those. Oh, the Mayhem Devil. Okay. Well, we're not done for yet, but it's certainly not looking super good. Super duper good. Alright. Maximum aggression it is. Maybe we can still make something happen. We're at a reasonably Healthy 16. I think that's okay. 15. Ooh, they got the cat. They got the cat, but it might be a little bit too late. Yeah, as long as we get something other than a land next turn. We also get to attack with Topiary Stomper. We'll be at 7 lands. We can power up Rampaging twice as well, so that also might be nice. I might do that instead. Yeah. Topiary Stomper would just get blocked by some creature. It doesn't have trample, but we can get 4 power a different way, pumping Rampaging Raptor twice. So that could be our ticket to win it. Total of 7, so 2 pumps on Rampaging. Maybe. They're going to take out Shifting, unfortunately. Sacrificing the cat and the food. And the cat and the food. But it's damage that doesn't go to our face, so it's not the worst thing ever. They're going all out, taking that out. And they might have Fatal Push, sacrificing the treasure to also take out Rampaging. Hopefully that's not the case. I'll be crossing my fingers. Blowing the whistle. Taking a pause on this painful matchup. Oh boy. Maybe they're not too worried about Rampaging. Unfortunately, they are at 7. That's... interesting. Current Silex, of course, would be good. Would have been good. Lukka maybe could save us. Well, they got the Fatal Push. They're looking at Rampaging. They must have some sort of removal. Ah, Noxious Grasp. Only for white. Or green. Yeah, Rampaging. Yeah, it can only go to 8. They take 6. Reflection blocks. Yeah, we just got flooded. Flooded, unfortunately. Happens to everybody. Doesn't matter what you're playing. Doesn't matter if you just started or you're a super duper pro. All right. I think I'll leave that there for tonight. Some fantastic matches all around. Lovely, lovely stuff. Hopefully you guys had as good a time as I did. Watching right now, later on. Well, hopefully you got some good sleep. Stay cool. If it's hot, I guess it's hot most of the world. Have a good rest of your time zone. Wherever it is, whenever it is, and yeah, see you next time. Peace.